Yo, what's up guys, it is your offensive Seahawks fan back with another video, and today I'm giving my thoughts on how the Seahawks draft class went. I have a Google Doc filled with notes that I've been taking, so I'm just gonna read off of them, and that's how it goes, I guess. So at pick number 5, the Seattle Seahawks selected corner Devon Witherspoon out of Illinois. Witherspoon gives the Seahawks a tremendous young cornerback, pairing alongside Tariq Woolen. His ball skills, aggressiveness, and instincts give him a chance to be a high-end starter very early in his career. Witherspoon is a physical and tenacious corner who plays with an edge and never backs down. He has the instincts, balance, and burst to smother short to intermediate routes. He's fluid and fast enough to run and turn with most receivers in press coverage. He turns to locate the ball and plays through receivers' hands at the catch point. He fights to get off blocks and flashes good stopping power and run support. So, my full thought is, it was unexpected. Most people thought we'd take Jalen Carter, a quarterback if they were left, not named Will Levis, or like Tyree Wilson, or maybe trade out. I definitely like the pick, and our secondary, if everyone can stay healthy, including Jamal, it's going to be a really good secondary. At pick 20, we selected wide receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba out of Ohio State. He's a high-impact day-one starter in the slot. He gives the Seahawks another option for Geno Smith, as he can play in the slot and on the outside. JSN is an instinctive and precise route runner whose abilities to shake defensive backs, working against man coverage, looks and settles into soft spots while working against zone coverage makes him a quarterback's bestest friend. He has soft hands in addition to the body control to contort his body in snatch balls thrown outside of his frame. He's quick to transition upfield and can make multiple defenders miss after the catch. He does a good job tracking the deep ball and makes difficult over-the-shoulder catches downfield. My final thoughts on him, so excited we don't have to see Eskridge for the foreseeable future. And Lockett's not getting any younger. Great replacement for when Lockett ends up hanging the cleats up forever. I did think we were going to take a receiver at 20. Didn't think it'd be JSN because I thought he'd be gone already. I thought the Packers were going to swoop him up. So I thought we'd take like Jordan Addison if he was still there. Super happy that the Packers are the Packers and don't draft receivers in the first round, and everyone just let him fall to us. At pick 37, we selected Derek Hall. I forgot what college he went to, but it was an interesting pick. Since Darrell Taylor is inconsistent and Boye Mafe underwhelmed as a rookie, Hall gives the Seahawks a pass rusher to complement Uchenna Nwosu and should help improve a Seattle run defense that ranked 30th in the league last year. Hall is a classic wide 9 prospect with a takeoff speed to quickly build momentum and convert speed to power, rushing from outside offensive tackle shoulders. He has a highly effective dip and rip move and closes well on the quarterback. He needs to improve his take on skill, specifically how to use his hands and leverage to disengage from blocks quicker. He's a rangy run defender who chases with excellent effort. My final thoughts on him? I think he's going to be a great help. We just need to be able to learn to stop the run, and that's all, and this guy can give us a great chance at doing that. At pick 52, we took Zach Charbonnet, I think that's how you say his name, running back out of UCLA. A surprise selection in Seattle given the presence of Kenneth Walker, but the Seahawks needed a backup running back to replace Rashad Penny, and Charbonnet can be that while giving Walker a talented running mate. After 2 backs were picked in the first round, the options were limited in terms of starting caliber options available on day 2, but Charbonnet will see his share of touches early on. He is an instinctive, patient runner with the speed to stiff through tackles in traffic. He has the power, balance, and determination to regularly pick up yards after contact. He punishes defenses with sloppy tackling and bad angles. He can pluck passes out of the air and flashes after the catch. Charbonnet has the potential to develop into an effective pass blocker as well. Pick 108, I think. Anthony Bradford, the guard out of LSU. Bradford is a big offensive guard prospect with the strength to steer defenders and move them off the ball when he gets into sound initial position and plays with sound technique. He has the size and strength to hold his ground when he squares up bull rushers. He tested better than expected at the combine, considering he's frequently late getting into position and doesn't change direction well on tape. So my final thoughts, I wish we would have gotten a guard earlier, I'm not gonna lie. I would have replaced Derek Hall with Osiris Torrance. But glad we got this guy when we got him. He's going to be competing with Phil Haynes and probably just him. And I think he'll win the job. He's gonna help a lot. Pick 120 something. We got Cameron Young, the defensive tackle. Young has long arms and does a good job of getting into offensive line's pads. He controls blockers with strong hands, disengages quickly, and chases with a great motor. Young's game is raw, and he doesn't always seem to have a plan, but he definitely has some upside as a pass rusher. Next up, we have Mike Morris out of Michigan. I think he's an edge rusher. Morris is an effective hand spider who can cross the offensive tackle's face, rushing the passer. He doesn't have overwhelming speed to power, but he generates push and gets off blocks late. As a run defender, Morris has the size and strength to set the edge, and he chases with good effort. Next, we got the center from Michigan. I'm not even going to try to say his name. It's like Olu something. I'll just call him Olu because I think that's his nickname. Olu is a 4-year starter and a powerful finisher who takes sound angles and constantly gets movement in the run game. He shows excellent awareness and pass pro. He has a strong punch and helps his guards when no one comes to him initially. Olu senses late arrivals and does a great job of getting back into position to prevent leakage. Next up, we got Jarek Reed, the safety from, I think, New Mexico or something. Reed is a 4-year starter who made 94 tackles and forced 2 fumbles last year. He's versatile enough to play corner or safety, quick and runs well. Reed's small with shorter arms, but he has bigger hands. Our final pick at 237, we drafted Kenny McIntosh, running back out of Georgia. McIntosh is a reliable receiving back who plucks the ball out of the air and frequently makes the first defender miss after the catch. He's comfortable working out of the slot and splitting out wide. McIntosh is more quick than fast. He runs low to the ground and has the contact balance to absorb and advance. Why did this guy fall to the 7th round? That's unbelievable that he did. So happy we snagged him up, though. Great backfield now. Happy. We got 2 great pass-catching backs out of this draft. Just literally more weapons for Geno at this point. DK, Lockett, Walker, McIntosh, Charbonnet. We're giving him Infinity Stones at this point, and JSN. I literally don't know how I just forgot that. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for Madden Wednesday. Go Hawks!